Jace Van Eps, East Grand Forks hero for life. Goal Bies, Noah Schindele.
Just try to beat the guy to the puck, and then saw out of the corner of my eye the goalie was a little out of position. Thought I could just kind of bank it off his leg there, and see what happens. And it was a win in our favor for sure there. Oh, that's something I'll never forget for the rest of my life. Yeah, for sure. Great goalie. Credit to him. Yeah, just found a way.
What was kind of going through your head after he scored? Right, 30 seconds.
Stay level-headed and trust our guys, trust everyone around us.
I think that was our 9th or 10th overtime game of the year. I don't know how many people know this, but in 2015, I was the coach of the East Side team that won the second of back-to-back. We were up by 2 goals with 30 seconds left in the game, standing on the same bench, and we ended up going to overtime, 30 seconds of game time later. And the message today was almost identical to that message. I mean, when you're on that bench, you're going to overtime. Like with this group, like I told them, if we would have said at the first meeting of the season that you are headed to overtime with an opportunity to win a championship, would you take it? Damn right you would have. And that's what we had. We had an opportunity. That's what I looked at it like we had an opportunity to win a title. You can't look in the past. You got to face what's directly in front of you. One of our keys of the game all week and through the section tournament was next shift mentality. And the next shift was the first shift of overtime. It is what it is. We can't control the refs' calls prior, the bounce of the puck, but we can control how we start overtime. And I think I just looked, we outshot them 4-1 in a minute and a half of overtime. And I liked the way we responded.
A lot of coaches will preach, especially in overtime, shoot from anywhere. Are you one of those coaches?
Yeah, I don't really talk to these kids about throwing it on net from the corner of the rink, Jace, but no, that's always, we just get pucks on net. Pans did a really good job, like shoots it low on net from corner of the O zone, and like Jay said, he got to a puck first, threw it out front. We're taking the championship trophy home.
How would you assess Noah's performance as a goal?
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. He was, not only was he, what they have, 36, 37 shots, not only was he good there, he was just so calm. And I think I said it on Wednesday, unbelievably calming presence he brings when he's in the zone like that. And we've seen it a handful of times. Saw it Wednesday, and from the second or third shot on net St. Cloud had, I could just tell that he was going to be rock solid. That doesn't always mean he's going to give up 1 goal on 37, but they were going to have to earn it. And we don't win today without Noah Schindele. I know that.
Noah, how do you feel about your performance? What were you seeing out there?
I felt pretty good. I was just in a flow state of mind, just focusing on that next puck, and yeah, got a win.
You guys seem to have the bigger student section. What does that mean to have your fans with you?
Go ahead. Please, sir.
I mean, it's everything, love to see them all come together. We like to get rowdy and have fun in the stands, so when they're loud, it definitely helps us for sure.
That's the difference. But don't take this wrong, anybody, but we're a community-based public school compared to a private school. We have a community around us, and our community loves coming to St. Paul and watching us play.
Tyler, as a former player, is there an extra layer of pride to bring all that talent to the school?
I wouldn't say there's any extra. I'm just so happy for this group of kids. I mean, we had an extremely difficult season, but we never lost sight of like what our end goal was, and that was to win a section championship and then win a state title. And, you know, I would say January 15th, there was very few people in the state of Minnesota that thought we'd have that trophy in our locker room right now. And I'm not even saying that we really believed it, but I know that we believed if we kept showing up and kept going to work, like, good things happen when you commit to those principles, and we're here.
Production too, I think he's got almost like half his goals just in the section state tournament.
What were you waiting for?
Is there anything different, or, you know, that you've seen from him, or is it just that it's paying off at the race?
You know, I think, I don't know how other coaches feel, but we obviously have, I think it's 6 or 7 seniors we rely on really heavily. We had a really tough finish to our season last year in Warroad in the section final. And I've had this feeling before where I feel like the seniors almost understand and just go through the regular season like it matters, but it's not. It really doesn't matter until the playoffs. And I think there was a little bit of that going through our locker room at times this year where, like, all you have to do is win 3 games and then win 3 more games. And I know he probably doesn't realize that's what it was, but I think that once the puck dropped for the section playoffs, like, all of a sudden we hit a new gear as a group of 20, led by a senior class that was very driven.
Cole, what was the plan on that, trying to slow down first up?
Definitely try to keep him to the outside, not letting him get to the middle and have a good scoring opportunity. He's fast, and just try to get bodies on him, get in his way.
Well, there are a lot of block shots from you guys tonight. What's that say about the gritty of the team?
You know, we don't want nothing to go in, and we got a great goalie, but we just want to make sure we're blocking everything. So just trying to eat every puck we can.
Jace, would you agree with what your coach is saying there, or how have you felt these last 6 games or so?
I mean, yeah, I wasn't too happy with myself personally during the regular season. So, you know, that section playoffs, I mean, it could come down to one play and your high school career's done. And obviously, this is how we want to end it. And I think us seniors really started to realize that, just like Coach said, and couldn't be happier now.
Coach, you told me in January you guys were battling illnesses throughout the year. What's that say, you know, and also a lot of adversity too. How about the resolve of this team? What can you say to that?
Yeah, again, our schedule was difficult. We had that one week where I think we had like 13 or 14 guys missing because they were sick.
Yeah, maybe one
We had to
practice.
cancel practice a couple days. Yeah, it's a mentality, and I think I truly believe it starts at the top. And our number one goal every day is just to be the most competitive team in the state of Minnesota. That was our goal today. It was real simple. Like, we want to outcompete St. Cloud. That's it. If we do that, we're going to be just fine. That's the way I've always felt. Like, our goal when we touch the ice is to be the most competitive team in the state. That doesn't mean we're the most skilled. That doesn't mean we're the fastest. But we're going to be the best version of ourselves, and we're going to work to outcompete our opponent, bar none. And I think we did that today.
Tyler, considering how dominant the 14 and 15 teams were, would you say this is the most fun you've had on a run to a state tournament?
Oh, man.
It's like picking your favorite kid, but
You know, that's something I'll have to look at later. Like, the 15 team was, yeah, it's just all different. I'm just, again, like, this group deserve the opportunity to have this, and they seized it. And they're all, I mean, 14 was different than 15, 25 state champs, different than the others. And we did it a hell of a lot differently than we did then. Like, our average goals per game then were, if I had to guess, throughout a season, we're 4.5 to 5. We didn't have that this year, although when we needed it yesterday, we had it. We just found ways to win at the end. It was different every game. This World game was different than the Hibbing game, and today was different than the Hibbing game. You know what I mean? So, like, we just found ways, and I'm really proud of this group.
And Civic, you look at all those banners from previous teams. What's it mean to you guys to add another one?
2 more, section and state, but we get your question.
It's everything I want to do as a youth. You look at them banners and you just dream of it, you know. So to hoist one up there and know that's going to be up there forever at home, it's awesome.
We had, in December this year, we had a weekend where we did both years because we went back to back. We had a reunion where we honored the 10-year anniversary of the 14 and 15 team. It was obviously the 11 for the 14, but we did it together because there's so many players. So these guys got to see those 25, 26-year-old or 28, 27-year-olds come back, interact with each other, how fun it was for them to come back, tell stories, be honored on the ice. And now in 10 years, these guys get to do it. And I think it's so unbelievable for the school, our community, our youth hockey program. Just very fortunate to be where we're at today.
What's next? When are you guys gonna celebrate with the community?
Right when we get home.
Cole and whoever else wants to chime in, whenever you guys played earlier this year, there was like 15 goals scored. What was the
Well, you know, our goal today was just to keep them under 11.
what was the biggest difference on the ice? How did you see that game?
Honestly, a lot of shots went in during that game, and we didn't play as good defense. We weren't locking down in our D zone, and they were taking rushes in, getting shots from anywhere. But I think today we showed that, you know, we play good defense, and they don't want to play in their zone, so that's what we did.
Noah, maybe you want to talk about that? Like that was a rough run for you too.
Yeah,
We
that,
never talked about it.
Mentally, it was a rough one for me, and coming into this game, I felt I had to show a little bit too. And yeah, it was unreal today. I'm glad it wasn't like it was before.
Any more questions? Well, congratulations, guys. Go celebrate with your team.
Thank you all.
Thank you.